What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today, the first thing we're going to do is show you the squad and where we're at with everything and sundry. We have hit over 800 wins already. We are well in excess of 900 games, nearly 1,000 games already on this account, which is nuts. I'm in a great position for top 10. You can see there I'm 33rd in the world right now with 3 games spare after playing Ultimate all week. I have lost 2 games on Ultimate. I haven't maxed points in many. I've maxed points in maybe like 3 or 4 games. But obviously it's just an exceptional number of points. So, you know, I'm at 109,000 points for top 10 right now. We're looking at 111,000 points. And in fact, for top 5, we're looking at 112,000 points. So with my 3 games, if I do manage to win all the 3 that I've got spare on Ultimate, that'll put me to about 118, which will put me about 2k points behind the number 1 guy. But most importantly is it'll put me about 8k points ahead of 10th. So I might only have to play 2 of the last 4 to guarantee myself that top 10 spot, which will be fantastic. Not having to play all the games will be great. So I've got 3 teams left here. And then the update refresh, which is out now. So I've still got 7 games that I might need to play. Hopefully I won't have to play all of them. So, in terms of the squad, I wanted to show you guys what I sold and what I bought. I sold just some French League players and some Saudi League players. I sold Alaba for 130. I sold Florenzi for 20. I sold Vidal for 206 there. Buffon for 59k. He went, and then it's just a load of the crappy golds that we sold because bronze pack method OP. And then I've got a few more that didn't sell. We'll relist those, see if they sell. It's not a big problem. We've got 63,000 coins in the bank. I've got 2 packs in the store. I think one of them is a terrible pack. Yeah, one of them is a silver reward pack. Not the best. And then the other one's a 2-player pack from completing one of the weekly objectives, which is pretty sick. We'll open that here today and see if we can't get a little bit lucky. But I want to show the team that I bought, how I switch in game. We talked about it briefly in the last game, the last episode, but I want to show it firsthand and show you guys where we're at. I don't really have much in the club right now, but of course today, unless something goes catastrophically wrong, I should be able to get myself an Ultimate pack and 250k packs, which is great. We actually got 2 golds out of that, which is very nice. Yeah, so an Ultimate pack and 250k packs plus like 90,000 coins coming from getting top 100 in squad battles. So my team is as follows, guys. We went and bought back Fairman, 5,400 coins. Already got 29 games on him. We now start Joshua Kimmich. He's up to 149 games for the club. And also we have, of course, Jerome Boateng, 159 games on the club. We're using this Benatia card. I love it. I find it to be very, very good. 45 games on him. We bought Alexandro for 115,000, 29 games on him. And of course, Matuidi is one of our most played players in the club right now at 372 games. Very, very good card. Patrick Vieira as well, guys. 124 games on him. His price did come down to around 1.4 something million. And it looks like it's down even... Oh no, it's back over 1.5 now. No, 1.4s again. Yeah, so it's around the 1.4, 1.4 mark, 5 mark. I'm going to hang on to it until I absolutely have to sell it. Goretzka, we picked up for 230k. Absolutely insane card. And he is the guy that goes right back for me. So I bought him for 230. I bet he's like 180 or something now. There's one there at 240. I suppose he's still around the 230 mark. That's not so bad. I don't mind that at all. So Goretzka does get played as our right back. Then Thierry Henry now on 7 chemistry, 398 games, 741 goals, 232 assists. He's getting considerably more assists now that Ronaldo's in the starting lineup. Rui Costa as well there with 398 games, 221 goals and 340 assists. That's an insane return from Rui Costa. And then Cristiano Ronaldo, guys, 45 games, 100 goals and 37 assists. So this trio up front is great. And what this looks like in game, guys, is as follows. It's not too dissimilar to what you see there. So we set up like this in game. That's how it looks in game. And yes, Goretzka at right back is a beast. Once you put a shadow on him, he goes to 96 sprint speed and 98 acceleration. So he's rapid as hell. He goes to 99 interceptions, 97 for slide tackle and stand tackle. I think 86 marking and 87 head and accuracy, or maybe 91 marking. He's got great stamina, great aggression. His stats are really well rounded, and he is an absolutely phenomenal right back. High work rate, 6'2" tall, 4-star weak foot. He's just a great player. So I really do enjoy using this team. It's definitely been my best team so far, and off the back of that, it's got us to a position where let me just swip these around again to make sure I don't go into the next game wrong. It's got me into a position where I am doing so good in squad battle, in foot champs. I just can't be bothered to play it. I'm 16-2 after 18 games, but as you can see, there's only 15 hours left. I just can't be bothered to play it. I just can't be bothered, guys. I don't know how far I'm going to go today. I might go to... I was initially going to go to 24, 25 wins to get Elite 3 very comfortably. I might even just go a little bit less today. I might go to 20 wins, and then, or 21, maybe go to Gold 2, and then just get like 25 wins the next 4 weeks. I don't know. Like, my mind changes so quickly, so dramatically with this, right? Because once I get my videos done, once I get into a position where I've got my work done, or I've spent time with my family, I've spent time for myself and done some stuff, I get into a position where I'm like, okay, so I've got 3 or 4 hours now, I can just sit there and plow through games. It's the thought of having to play 22 games that really turns me off. But after I've done this intro here, I'm going to go and play like 5 or 6 games just to give, get the video sorted for this evening. And once I've sorted that video and got it uploaded and stuff, it's going to be around 9 or 10 p.m. I'll probably have like 16 or 17 games left. I don't know where I'm going to go from there. I hate this period that I'm in right now as well. The kind of like first 10 to 12 games, generally quite easy opponents, low skilled, the odd decent opponent here or there. And for me personally, the last 10 games as well, generally lower skilled opponents. It's those middle sort of like 15 to 18 games, which is right where I'm in the heart of now, where matchmaking is just insane for some reason, and every game is the most intense battle, and I don't care for that. Not every game, not all the time. So we'll see how it goes, guys. I'm going to go and get into some games now. Hopefully we can do well. Actually, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to play my 3 squad battle. Yeah, I might play my 3 squad battles games first, and then see where I lay with squad battles, because 9,000 extra points put me to 118. That'll put me in a position where, as I say, I might only have to play like 1 or 2 more squad battles games to get into top 10. Although I wouldn't mind getting all the way up to 2nd place. If I can get up to 2nd place, that would be amazing. Then it would only be Fred Berg that would be stopping me from getting in that #1 spot. Should we have a week where we can get ranked #1, 2 ultimate packs, 2 rare mega packs and 100k coins, that would go down fantastically well. But for now, guys, this is going to be the end of the live section. I will be right back. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first thing you do is complete a daily objective. Let's go. Brilliant stuff. I'm going to get straight into some comments today, guys, because I keep talking more about me and my stuff that's going on and not answering as many comments as I'd like to. So Maxter the Beast says, I'm convinced the reason Ronaldo is so amazing, other than his card stats, is that he's the only player with custom animations in the game. You can tell he finishes chances that no other players miss, in your opinion. Do you think this is the reason why? I don't think he's the only player with custom animations, but he is one of the players with custom animations. He has a unique body type. You know how, remember last year, that man of the match Thomas and Renato Sanchez were identical, and I mean identical. It was, man, maybe I should go back and get like an image grab or something, right? They like on the card, Thomas had short hair, and obviously Renato Sanchez had the flowing locks. Thomas was, not only did he have flowing locks, one was 5'11", one was 5'9", but on the pitch they were the same. Like, it was literally the same character model. So a lot of players have just the same character models, right? And a lot of players have unique, or some players have unique character models. I don't know which players have unique character models and which don't. But even when I'm looking here at Patrick Vieira has an incredibly similar character model to Talisca, the red inform that I got from Monthlies. When I bought Talisca on at Cam, I thought Vieira was at Cam. And I was like, oh crap, I must put Vieira there by mistake. No, it was Talisca. He's got a different hair colour than Vieira, but they look, again, they look quite identical. So definitely I think one of the reasons why Ronaldo is so overpowered in this game is because he has a lot of traits. He has insane stats. He's got great strength and stamina. He has 97 composure, which I think is probably the most important thing to note here. Yeah, he has custom animations and a custom body type, and I think that's very, very important to him and to how he's so good in the game. So definitely would take that into consideration. Next comment is from Nico Knoll. Says, hey, I have a question. Do you think that EA will release those SBC Futmas cards? I really do hope so. And if they do, what kind of cards do you want? Keep up the good work. Well, thank you for the kind words, Nico. First of all, as well, I saw a lot of people say, why haven't they released the cards like they did last year with the numbers, related to the numbers? They didn't start that until, I believe, the 16th of December. So we're still 13 days away from that yet. They didn't start on the 1st of December. And somebody else as well said, why haven't they done the advent calendar like last year? That wasn't a thing. At least I don't recall it being a thing. I don't remember it. Maybe it was, but it didn't last in my memory if it was. Based on what they've done this year versus last year it was the unexpected, and this year EA have stated many times from their dev accounts that if it was the same as last year, it would be boring. So I expect to see some things for Futmas. I don't necessarily know whether or not we're going to see the same thing or something new, but I loved those SBCs last year. They were amazing. I think I had a lot of them in my club for a long, long time. You know, that Fernandinho and that Emre Can I had for a long time. Like, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of games in a game where last year we didn't play as many games as we played this year. You know, like 100 games last year is worth about 250 games this year. So, you know, if I've got 500 games on a player last year, that's worth about 1,200 games on a player this year. So I hope they bring them back. It'd be a lot of fun if they did bring them back or bring something similar back. It'd be great. Vincent Borges says, hey, is Prime Luis Hernandez worth 1 million? Never in a million years. There is only one icon, in my opinion, that's worth it in terms of the SBCs, and that is Rui Costa. And before I explain why, Neymar Camas says is Costa worth 500k, and absolutely yes. The reason why Costa is the only prime icon that's worth it is, well, there's a multitude of reasons. Reason number one is due to the fact that he is as cheap to complete as any icon is to buy. I think the lowest icon to buy right now, excuse me guys for coughing, I'm a little under the weather. According to Footbin, it costs, let me go to the icons section, icons, it costs 570 and 590 to do Rui Costa. You could do Mark Overmars for about the same price. So I'd say maybe Mark Overmars is also a valuable icon. Rui Costa and Mark Overmars are probably the most two valuable icons. None of the other icons are cheap. Haji is like 740 or 760. So we're looking at like 550k, give or take, for Rui Costa and Mark Overmars. And then, as I say, if you actually look at the icon's cheapest price on PlayStation and Xbox, you are looking at, for the cheapest icon, we are currently at, let me scroll down here, 438 for JJ Okocha. We're like 440k. So it's about 100k cheaper to buy an icon than it is to complete the two icons. But when completing the two icons, I've got this tissue, man, and look, it's like all the tissue falls off of it. It's crazy. Obviously, when you complete Rui Costa, you get a prime icon, not a baby icon, which is what you get when you buy some of the cheaper icons. And same with Overmars. When you complete Overmars, you get a prime icon rather than a baby icon. But you also get all those packs in return, which will negate a lot of the price for Rui Costa and Mark Overmars. But specifically for Rui Costa, he's actually incredible in game. I love him a lot, and I initially completed him. I completed him for less than 300k, including opportunity cost. And I did it because I thought I would use him in the future for a big prime icon that required an icon to send in. And I don't think I'm going to now because I just like him a lot. So until there's an incredibly better alternative in at Cam, Rui Costa's going to stay in my team for a fair while. Quaxes says, when would you have Team of the Year Ronaldo or Team of the Season Ronaldo? I have 8 mil. Should I buy Team of the Year Ron or wait for Team of the Season Ron when they come out? I mean, you're looking at like 5 months difference between the two cards coming out, right? Team of the Year Ronaldo started January, Team of the Season Ronaldo up into June. It's probably worth getting the Team of the Year Ronaldo. I'm definitely going to go for the Team of the Year Ronaldo. Maybe not on week 1, maybe on week 2 or week 3 after he comes out when his price comes down. And maybe not, depending on what team of the group stage Ronaldo is, if it's a striker or a left forward, how good it is and how much it costs. I'm happy to upgrade my team of the year. I'm happy to upgrade my Cristiano Ronaldo up to team of the group stage and then team of the year Ronaldo, and it will be made. The money will be made quite comfortably during that time as well. And on that note, Marcus Welch says, "Hey Nep, just a thought, but would you ever buy Hamsik as a super sub? Reason being is when you put an Artist Chem style on him, it becomes a 92 rated cam. I have him with Artist Chem style and he's amazing. Love to hear your thoughts. Loving the series. Hope you do well in Foot Champs. Well, thank you, Marcus Welch, for the kind words. Probably not. I'm more than happy to use my untradeable cards, my monthly rewards, those SBCs that we've done. I'm more than happy to use those as super subs and keep one team that I keep upgrading. Just because subs just generally, they can be impactful without having to be a big player. You know, like we've got Alessandrini as a good sub. I use Talisca as a sub. I use Fernandinho as a sub. I use so many players as a good super sub that I wouldn't want to spend money on the sub when I've just got players already in the club that can do a good job. But also in terms of that, you know, in terms of like looking at my team, I'm super excited for my team and where it's going. You know, what we was talking about earlier with Ronaldo's composure being at 97 being a huge factor. The fact that EA upgrade composure this year as well with each card, by the time, you know, February, March comes around where we've got team of the season cards coming in, like, you know, April, May, June, July, whenever they come out. Might do it early this year because of World Cup and stuff. But I'm excited due to the fact that somebody last year that I didn't use that often because of, you know, because of composure or because of just not being able to be linked up properly, will actually be mad usable this year. So someone like that Jorgensen card, I actually loved that Jorgensen card last year. Let me go and try and get him. Let me go and get foot to head here. That team of the season Jorgensen card was one of my favourite cards in the game last year, but I didn't use him much because he kept, he would miss just sitters when he shouldn't have done. When we look at his FIFA 17 card, his 90 rated team of the season had 68 composure. And although he had a 4-star weak foot and with a Hunter Chem style went up to 98 pace, 99 shooting, and 91 physical, 91 pass and 92 shooting, dribbling. He literally was an insane card, an absolutely insane card. But the fact that he had 68 composure meant that he would just miss chances that he shouldn't miss. And that's just a fact. This year, by the time that card goes up to a 90 rated team in the season, I don't know how well he's doing this year. We'll go and have a look just before this video ends. He already this year, he starts as 83 composure on his base gold card, a 79 rated card. So if he has another insane season, by the time he gets up to like a 90 rated or 91 or 92 rated team of the season, he'll have like 95, 98 composure, and it'll just be an absolute beast. Let me have a look at what his goal tally's saying this year. He's got no inform so far. So last year he got 25 goals in 42 games. 21 out of 32 league games, which is obviously what he's got his team of the season for. This year so far he's got 5 goals in 11 games. So he's not doing so bad, you know. He's got 21 games, well, he's played so far 21 games less than last year, and he's got 16 goals less. So but him aside, anyone that comes out of the, you know, the Eredivisie, for example, any striker that comes out that's going to be a beast as a team of the season card is going to be someone who this year will actually have the composure that will make them a very usable player. And I'm excited for that, not only for the fact that it means that I can play with players that normally don't fit into meta teams, but now they will, but also because it should hopefully diversify the sort of teams you come up against. No longer should you come up against the exact same pool of 50 players towards the back end of the game. Hopefully this year it'll be a case where it's like, hey, every player is an option now. This player is no longer not an option because his composure's bad, or because his stamina's bad, or because this is bad, or because that is bad. This time around, every player is going to be an option. Anyway, guys, we're getting towards the end of the gameplay. I got up to 20 wins with 4 losses. A little bit disappointed in one of those losses. The dude that beat me 3-2, he was a good player. I came back late, but he was just really good. He deserved to beat me. The dude that I lost to 5-3, man, that was a tough loss to take. I absolutely dominated that game from start to finish pretty much, other than a few counters, and I just couldn't hold my nerve. But 20-4 is a good start. I'm going to go to 25 wins, and we'll see if I go any further than that. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. So if you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.